All right, I'm not even gonna lie. If you're watching this right now before opening that 1 billion download pack, yeah, you're already ahead of like 90% of players because most people, they're just gonna go in there, spam their chance deals, and hope for the best. No plan. No idea who they actually want. And then later, they start complaining. Why did I get this player? Or this card is mid? Nah, not you. Because today, we're breaking everything down properly. Every epic in this pack ranked from worst to best. So before you even open anything, you already know who you should be hoping for and who you might not want to see pop up on your screen. And yeah, I'm not just ranking based on hype. We're looking at stats, playstyle, and most importantly, how these cards actually perform in game. Because some of these cards might look good on paper, but in reality, completely different story. So let's start from the bottom and work our way up to the best pull in this entire pack. 7th, yeah, we're starting here. And I'm not even gonna lie, someone had to be last. And unfortunately, it's Peruzzi. And listen, this doesn't mean he's a bad goalkeeper, but compared to everyone else in this pack, yeah, he just doesn't stand out enough. Because when you look at his stats, 96 catching, 96 reflexes, 95 awareness, 95 parrying, those are actually very solid, like genuinely solid for a goalkeeper. But then you look at the details, 92 reach, 181 centimeters height. Yeah, that's where the problem starts. Because in eFootball, height matters a lot for goalkeepers. And when you're going up against top strikers with insane finishing, that extra reach makes a difference. And Peruzzi just doesn't have that elite presence in goal. He's good, but he's not game-changing. And in a pack with players that can literally transform your team, that's why he's 7th, 6th. Now this one might surprise some people, but it's Cafu. And again, this is not because he's bad, because he's actually very usable. Especially if you like attacking fullbacks. 102 speed, 96 acceleration, 101 stamina. Yeah, this guy is basically running the entire flank by himself. Like he never gets tired. He's always overlapping, always pushing forward. But here's the issue. His defensive stats are just, okay, 81 awareness, 82 tackling. That's not bad, but it's not elite either. And when you're facing top-tier wingers, you will feel that difference. And then going forward, his dribbling is only 81, lofted pass 80, so while he's fast, he's not the most technical fullback, and that's why he's here. He's good, very good, but not one of the best pulls in this pack. 5th, now we step into the mid-tier, and this is where Edmilson comes in, and I'm not even gonna lie, this card is actually very solid defensively, like very solid. 101 defensive awareness, 97 tackling, 95 engagement. Yeah, this guy's a wall in midfield. And then you add Fortress on top of that. Yeah, defensively. He's cooking, but here's the thing. He's an anchor man, which means he's very limited going forward. Low pass 82, no real attacking threat. And in today's meta, a lot of people prefer midfielders that can do both, defend and attack. And Edmilson is very one-dimensional. He does his job, but that's it. And that's why he's 5th. At number 4, now we're getting into the good cards. And this is where Berbatov comes in. And I'm not even going to lie. This is one of those cards that some people are going to love and some people are going to hate. Because it all depends on your playstyle. Now, because as a deep-lying forward, he's not your typical fast striker. But what he does have is control and finishing, 97 offensive awareness, 94 ball control, 93 finishing. Yeah, this guy is very composed in front of goal, is very clean on the ball, and his kicking power at 92 means he can actually finish consistently. But speed 88, acceleration 85, yeah, he's not blowing past defenders. So if you rely on pace, you might struggle with him. But if you like build-up play, he's very good. At number 3, now we're entering the top tier. And at number 3, we've got Gerrard. And yeah, this one makes sense. Because this card is just complete. Like genuinely complete. 98 stamina, 90 speed, 91 defensive awareness, 92 kicking power. This guy does everything. He defends, he attacks, he passes, he shoots. And then you add Fortress on top of that. Yeah, he becomes even more reliable in midfield. And this is why he's such a good pull. Because he fits into almost any team, any playstyle. He's just consistent, and that's what makes him valuable. At number 2, now this one. Yeah, this is where things get serious. Francesco Totti, and I'm not even going to lie, this card is dangerous. Very dangerous. Because first of all, phenomenal finishing. Yeah, that alone already makes him special. But then you look at the stats, 96 dribbling, 95 tight possession, 91 balance, 91 kicking power. This guy is smooth. Like he glides on the ball, creates space easily, and once he gets into shooting position, it's basically over. Because that finishing ability is different. And on top of that, he can pass. 90 low pass. So he's not just scoring, he's creating too. And that's why he's top 2. At number 1, and yeah, if you've been paying attention, you already know who's left. Ronaldinho, and I'm not even going to lie. This is the best pull in this entire pack. No debate because this card, Yeah, this is not just a player. This is an experience. 98 ball control, 96 dribbling, 95 tight possession, 95 acceleration, 95 balance. Like, how do you even defend this? He's smooth, he's unpredictable, he can beat defenders easily, and then you add phenomenal pass? Yeah, and now he's not just dribbling, he's creating chances too, and that's what makes him the best. Because he impacts the game in multiple ways, not just scoring, not just passing, everything. So yeah, that's the full ranking, from 7th to 1st, and now, before you open your pack, you already know what you're hoping for. You already know which players can actually change your team, and which ones are just decent. And I'm not even gonna lie, no matter what you get, this is still a massive W from Konami, because a guaranteed epic? Yeah, that doesn't happen often. So make sure you use your chance deals properly, and hopefully you pack one of the top tier ones.